All right, welcome back. I didn't put all the code in here, but yeah, we can. All right, no. So for this video, we're gonna use all the code that we wrote and then redo it, but in a way that um, doesn't use functions. So let's create a file, and we're gonna do. Let's see, a new file, Jupyter Notebook, and it's gonna control S. Prototype 2 long. Okay. And we're gonna go back and forth. Okay, so we need this to start. Oh, select our kernel right here. Then we're gonna do our start right here. So start of the game. Let's just copy, Control Shift Tab. So go back. Put this all here. That's the building, the setting for the building. Right. And then this is where we start the code for the choices. So we're going to be, okay, we're going to give it two choices. And we're going to be like, okay, if we're not going to be choice equals, let's see, what did we put over here? Enter room decision. So we're going to do that right here. Okay, so which room will you enter? Choice equals input, enter one for room. And then if choice equals 1, we're going to do this. And we're going to put the description right here, right? So where is room description? That is right here. We're not going to return anything. So we're going to go down one path at a time. So let's see. We chose the first room. So we're going to build everything this way and like that. Okay. So then next thing is we gave it the room description. Then we're going to be like, okay, loot or return. So room actions. So if room choice, okay, so that right there. And you're going to start to see how much better it is to have functions than code it all out. Okay, so if choice to room is 1, then room choice 1. Like this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Like that, right? So room 1 choice, where is that? Okay, get this right here. Okay, so then we print this out. So will you loot the room and escape or an escape? So we're going to be, okay, take the user input from the player. If the room is 1, then we're going to print. We have ransacked all the gold. Else, print you have returned to the entranceway for the room, and then enter room decision. So if we do this, we're going to return, and we're going to ask this again. but this should be in kind of a loop. See, and that's where it gets a little complicated. So if not doing in functions, we're having to do it in a while loop or for loop. So yeah, so we're gonna be okay. Take a bit of time. While in room, okay. Let's see. Okay, so room. Okay, in room equals true, and it doesn't matter if it's true or not. Right. While in room, I want you to do the following. Okay, if you have rank select all the gold, then I want you to break out of this room, this loop, right? And then you would just go all the way down here, and it would be print game over. And then enter room decision. So you have returned to the entrance. We go back over here. How do we return right here? I mean, to the beginning. We would not put anything there. It would be else. It would be else, right? Yeah, it would be else. It would print this, and then it would go back into that loop. Okay, and then if we're doing that, unfortunately, we would have to do this. Control C and put this in here instead. So each time we're back in that room or we start that room, we come back here. Take that out. And that's where it gets, a little complicated. But if you're using that flowchart, it makes a lot more sense. So then, all right. So C print. So where were we? All right. So if we return, we do this loop, and then it also allows us to do this. We also did the coding for this. So if we're loot the room, we get game over. So now let's see for room 2. So if else here, right? Room choice loot or flee turn choice. Okay, that description might help us a little bit. Okay, so then print soldier is into second room. Let's get that second room description here. We did not put our description for our room here for the first room. Cool. All right, nice. Then we're gonna ask it, okay, what do you want to do here? So we're like room choice 2. So the beast is asleep. Do you fight it or not? So what do we do here? We're not going to return anything. We're going to ask the user, hey, do you want to fight or do you want to return flee? And that would be in enter room decision. So no, not enter room decision. Over here, if choice is 2, right? We would get this one right here. Else if choice 2, yeah, room choice the best. Okay. That's right. Okay, so then we ask the user what to do. The user or the player says, okay, hey, I want to fight it. So we call on that random library, create the random here number generated, and it's 0 to 1. Probability is 1. So we put our our computer to sleep, or the print or the code to sleep for 2 seconds, and then we print out the following, and it's like, oh no, we attacked, and after 2 seconds, like, it didn't die, it did wake up, and now we're gonna die. All right, so then once we do that, we're gonna break, and if we break, considering the diagram here, we just go game over. Yeah, probability equals 1. Okay, we go to else, then we print out, you made a quick decision, my smart decision, the troll wolf never sees it coming and falls into the slumber, and we don't put anything else, and it, actually, no, we need to put a break here. Yeah, we break out because we won, and that's it. Yeah, we break out here. Let's see if we, for the first room, if you have returned to the entrance rooms, yeah, okay, for the, here, if we return to entrance rooms, we don't do any breaks, we just return back here. And then the same thing with this else, so you have returned to the entranceway, so go back, and that's it. Okay, so this would be a little hard to manage, but it's essentially the same thing as all that code done with the functions, just to make it easier or more readable. But so long as you have that flow diagram, like, you can build it up pretty quickly. So yeah, all right, let's run this. Control save. All right, so the game name, game start, in the land long ago, chickens. Solar enters a building. It asks us what room we're going to enter. We're going to do that flow for the first room. Okay, so we have a double here. What's going on? Okay, the room is lined with gold and jewels, more than enough to replace all the soldiers and live somewhere else. So do you want to loot the room? Yes, I do. And so then we break out, we get that ransack gold, and game over. So what's going on here? So will you loot the room? Okay, we have it twice. So let's delete it from right here. And that should work. Okay, so let's run this again. We're gonna do the second room. And what soldier has entered the second room? There lays a beast that kill all your precious chickens. Are we gonna fight? Yes, let's fight. We're gonna do probability. Unfortunately, the Chica Wolf or Chihuahua Wolf woke up, and we died, and so game's over. All right, let's do another run, see another flow of that flow chart. Let's see, this time we're gonna do the looping so that we see that works. So let's see, we're gonna go to the first room. Will you loot the room? No, we're gonna go back to the corridor 2. Okay, and then again, it's gonna ask you, hey, what room do you want to enter? We want to go to the second room. The beast is asleep. Will you fight or flee? We're gonna flee, so we're gonna choose 2, right? And we're gonna return to the entrance. Then you have returned to the entrance for the room. Which room will you enter? Okay. let's go with room 1. You will loot the room and escape. Okay, you have more than enough to replace all the soldiers. Which room will you enter? Which room will you enter? We chose 2. Okay. There's something wrong. Okay, more than enough. You have returned to the entranceway. Which room will you enter? ... Okay, I guess it's just like saving that. We press 2. Did we press 2? Ah, I'm confused. Okay, let's just press 2 here. So we flee. You return to the entranceway. Then we give them a choice, and we're gonna go with. Oh, we press 1. Okay. And then 1. So we should be getting the soldiers enter the first room, but it's not giving us that. It's just dotting. Maybe it's because it's trying to save space here. Yeah, okay, output is truncated. Okay, that's why. That is why. There's nothing actually wrong with the program. And then it's like, more than enough to replicate the soldiers and chicken look somewhere else. Will you loot the room and escape to a better life? Let's say yes. Okay, and then you loot the room and you escape with your chickens unavenged. Yes, unfortunately. And then you ransack all the gold and game over. Okay. Whew. All right. Our flowchart is amazing. It works. And I hope this helps. Until the next time.